Reef Builders, Salem Clements here. Today I'm going to be breaking down my innovative marine 10-gallon reef tank. Let's take a closer look. How about we get a little bit closer? Now that's what I'm talking about. I've had this system set up for about 5 years now. I initially started it with live rock from my very first tank. It's about 10 years old. I recently added some Caribbean and some Aussie live rock. I've let the tank get taken over by Xenia, but there's a lot more than just that in this system. Here's a closer look at my pincushion urchins. This close of a view can actually give you an idea of how they're able to pick up and move objects. You can see here, this urchin has picked up a small stone, which it will carry with its spikes. In terms of food, they have tube feet, just like other ichnoderms such as starfish and sea cucumbers. You can see here, this urchin is eating some chaetomorpha it found in my tank, slowly bringing the algae to its mouth. A coral besides Xenia I have in this tank is this sarcophyte, or toadstool leather. Those small brown dots are individual groupings of zooxanthellae. Of course, no nano tank is complete without a rock flower anemone. I've had this green one for several years. I've always thought they were underrated, and I've considered adding more to this system. Something else I have in this system is lots of macroalgae. Because I recently added live rock, all of these species have popped up out of nowhere. This, I believe, is a species of grape caulerpa. On it you can see muted isopods, a good example of healthy microfauna. This is a species of Dictyota which recently grew. In person it's got a beautiful blue sheen similar to blue hypnea. The thing I like most about this system is the diversity of microfauna it has. I often find myself relaxing, watching all of the small creatures on the rocks, such as these spaghetti worms, which are very useful to tritivores. Additionally, I have lots of sponges that have popped up in this tank, such as this interesting white-gray one. My favorite sponge is this pink specimen. Here's a close-up look of the osculum of the pink sponge, the area that ejects water after it's been filtered. I wanted to record this video today though, because I'm adding something new to the tank, some ghost shrimp. But it's not what you think. They're not going to be livestock. They're going to be food. The single fish I have lurking in this tank is one that's a predator, and today it's time to eat. I went to my local Petco and retrieved 4 ghost shrimp, a meal fit for a king. I added them to the system where they unsuspectingly scurried about. Unbeknownst to them, a beast lurked in the shadows. Reginald, my shaggy anglerfish, was beginning to move. He sensed his prey, and he was hungry. The hunt is on. While the ghost shrimp are fast, Reginald is relentless in his pursuit. He corners his prey. Now full, he rests, lying in wait for his next victims. Overall, this tank is extremely easy to maintain. There's next to no maintenance that I conduct, no chemical filtration. I throw polyfilter in the overflow for mechanical filtration. I barely even scrape the glass. No water changes, no dosing, low par, and the tank looks great. I let pests reign free as part of the natural biodiversity. I've got bubble algae, hair algae, turf algae, aptasia, flatworms, you name it, I've got it. But I think that's what makes reefs look beautiful. This system is one that I've let reach equilibrium. I let whatever grow, and I don't interfere. And because of that, it's stress-free, hassle-free, and I find it quite beautiful. This is an example of a type of system that you can have with a relatively low budget that's still really enjoyable and really easy to keep. Xenia is not to be underestimated. One man's trash is another man's treasure. And to me, this tank has always been a treasure. For the rest of this video, enjoy some macro footage I took with our new upgraded camera lens. And stay tuned for lots more close-up content like this in the near future.